Namaskaram everyone, this is Vishwaksen and welcome to Vaka Talks. Today I will narrate a story and then we will analyze it and learn a lesson that is not the actual intention of the story. So the story goes as follows. There's a little kid who goes to his father and asks, why is Annam Parabrahma Swarupam? Annam Parabrahma Swarupam is a saying in Telugu which means that food is the representation of the divine. So the father says, why do you think it is Parabrahma Swarupam? The child responds, maybe because it nourishes us, maybe they want to respect it. I don't think it's that important that it to be called the representation of the divine. Maybe they want us to respect the food and not waste it. That's why they called it that. The father said, okay, let's check it out. Let's do an experiment. He told the child, don't eat for a couple of days and let's see what happens. Don't forget to drink water because that is more important to sustain life. So the child agrees, let's do this experiment. After the first day, the child feels a little weak, but he's fine. He does all his work. The second day, the same thing happens. Okay, he feels a little weaker. But on the third day, he does not remember the verses that he recites every day. He used to recite the verses every day since he was for maybe 5 years then. But he couldn't remember them. Now the father tells him, okay, this is why Annam Parabrahma Swarupam is said. Because it is the food that ensures that we remember things. It is the food that separates us from animals. So if we are nourished, then we remember. If we are nourished, we know how to behave. If we are nourished, we have a civilization. If we don't have food, then we will be fighting for food, and that would be, we would go back to the early man days. So if our main concern is food, then that is all our intellect will be limited to. So that is why Annam Parabrahma Swarupam is said. So let us analyze this story. There is an obvious lesson from this story that stresses on the importance of food, but there is also another lesson I feel that we can learn from this story. When the father does not outright give the answer to the child, he is basically igniting curiosity in the child. He is developing, he's supporting the child's curiosity, and he's respecting the child's opinion. He accepts the opinion and then says, let's try it out, let's check. Then the child is open to experimentation. This plays a huge role in the development of the child's mind. The child is allowed to convey their opinion and experiment and find out for themselves. We see a lot of people, when the children come asking questions, if they know the answer, they give the answer till till there is a question where they do not know the answer, and they scold them for wasting their time. Over here, the child's curiosity is basically blocked. The child is said, you should not disturb the other person. The child is not given the opportunity to explore, because he is immediately getting the answer. He is not able to try different sources to get his answer. So over here, allowing the child to explore, allowing the child to experiment is very important. I feel this is also a lesson maybe that, maybe not the main intention, but a very important lesson that we can learn from this story.